A very good morning to all the students. This is Veena teacher. Children, we are going to continue from the previous class. We are there in the topic classification. In today's class, we are going to see some main systems of classification. And in that, the first one that we are going to see is artificial systems of classification. Now, in the beginning, most of the systems of classification were artificial since they were based on one or few morphological and observable characteristics. So, during that time, the people did not know about the study of a cell, or they did not have any kinds of equipments like microscope, or they were not aware of the latest techniques. So, whatever classification points were taken, these were taken from observing only the morphological characteristics. So these classifications did not take any account the relationship between the organisms classified. Okay, so this system of classification was followed by Linnaeus. Okay, now here this classification system, though it was very easy, but still whatever rules and regulations that need to be followed, they are pretty much rigid. There is a major drawback with this classification, that is, often totally unrelated plants were grouped together and those that were closely related were placed in separate groups because only few morphological characteristics were considered. So, if any new information was known about that particular organism, then maybe that organism was put under once again a different classification slot. So, these kind of classification system which is totally based on few morphological and observable characteristics, it is artificial system of classification. As all of you might have understood, this system of classification is having lots of disadvantages, because of which this system of classification is not followed now at this point of time. Now here the next system of classification is called natural system of classification. Okay, now this system of classification was first proposed by Michael Adamson. It was extensively used by Bentham and Hooker. Bentham and Hooker, they gave a very extensive classification system. They written many books also. So Bentham and Hooker also followed the natural system of classification. This particular system of classification is based on large number of features, and they also considered, apart from the morphological characteristics, anatomy, embryology, phytochemistry, ultrastructure, etc. Okay, now this classification it was very much helpful in placing closely related organism in the same group. So unlike artificial system of classification, which was very rigid, this system of classification was a bit flexible. Now the next system of classification is phylogenetic system of classification. The research systems of classification are mostly based on the evolutionary relationships. In this system, emphasis is laid on certain pre-selected characteristics which are considered to be phylogenetic importance. The evolutionary relationship is represented through a diagram referred to as phylogenetic tree. Okay, so not only about the classification was studied under this system of classification, but also the evolutionary relationship between one organism and the other also was studied. Now let us see to the difference between the natural and artificial system. Now here you can see the differences. Let us quickly go through the differences. The first one is, as we discussed, only few characteristics were considered, and here large number of characteristics are considered. Now the second is here it takes only morphological similarities into account. Okay, for example, if the bird is not having the wing, then they are all grouped under same category. But you know, there are flightless birds which are very very different from each other. So here in the natural system, the biological similarities were considered, and also here the similarities pertaining to the DNA, RNA, proteins, everything is studied. This is a very arbitrary system. That's the reason why it is not used at this point of time. It is discarded. Whereas natural system is a logical system and still being used. It is very rigid and natural system is having some kind of flexibility. Here evolution relationship is not given any kind of importance or consideration. Here evolution relationship is also considered. Unrelated organisms are grouped, whereas only related organisms are put in a particular group. Does not convey information about the organism, but here when you study the one organism in that particular group, you will get a pretty good information about which kind of organisms we are studying. So this is a difference between the artificial and natural system of classification. Thank you, children. I'll see you in the next class. All of you, please take care, stay home, stay safe. God bless you all.